Hello guys, we're gonna get started in just a minute. Oh my gosh, just got home. Here we go. Ooh. Oh man, happy Monday guys. I have people waiting for me here. Hello Austin, Sammy, and Marcus. You guys are my super fans. I just am blown away that you are stopping by to say hi. I know Lita is going on and you guys are like nonstop watching all the Lita videos. So to have you here watching my Monday night regularly scheduled stream makes me feel like amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, Austin, I see. You were lacking today. You didn't feel like showing up to all the lives. It is really hard to show up for all the lives. Just ask Marcus. I don't think that's... You guys were off to a crazy start yesterday. I think you've earned some bonus credit for like the rest of the week, I think. Okay, let's get this off the screen. Here we go. So welcome. Hello, Kim. I love when my sister joins. That's my sister, Kim. My parents, you will notice they have not said hello. That is because I just got off the phone with them. They are actually at a concert. They're hanging out and catching some tunes at an outdoor show in their town. And they said they're going to watch on the replay. So hello, Mom and Dad in the replay. Oh my God, Austin, you are nuts. So Austin watched 225 people go live yesterday in this group called Lita, and 103 people go live today. That is insane. That's insane, Austin. You are a super supporter. That's crazy. And Marcus, I hope you're not trying to have a repeat. I know you love watching everyone's lives as well. And Sammy, you guys are crazy. Okay, so today, if you read what we are going to try to talk about, it is the pregnancy apps that are out there. Now, I just got home from work. I meant to get home and leave work early so that we could, I don't know, I'm like all over the place right now, so that I can have this all set up so that we could, you know, do a little show and tell of the apps, and I would have it up on my phone. I think maybe I can make it work. I'm going to take a look now. And if this isn't working, I don't know. We might just do kind of like an intro to the apps, and then next week we might do like the full version of this. So if you are out there watching the replay and I update the description that says part 1, maybe look for part 2 to get the real in-depth review. But otherwise, if this is left and it doesn't say part 1, it's going to be a good show. All right, we will see how this goes. Laura, hello. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a great weekend. I am doing much better than Saturday. Saturday, guys, that is the one on the record so far that the pregnancy symptoms hit me the hardest. I was supposed to go to a birthday party, and I was like, you know what? I have to say no. I have to go home. I need to nap. I need to just, I can't do it. I can't be out and about and socializing. I'm too tired. So the good thing is I knew my limits, and I said no as much as I really wanted to go out because I love being social. I love people, love talking, and I wanted to tell people our news because we're starting to tell people in person. But I had to make that tough choice to listen to my body and just take it easy. So yeah, hormones are crazy. Understatement of the week. Oh my gosh. But I'm feeling a lot better. Elliot was at the party that I had to say no to going to. And when Bert was leaving, he said, hey, is there anything you need? And I had my first like real pregnancy craving other than cookies, which I've been craving cookies. But I said, Bert, can you pick up some orange chicken? We do not, like, I couldn't tell you the last time we had orange chicken. We eat very like homemade healthy things usually, and I was like, orange chicken's what I'm craving, babe. And he did it. He came through because he is an amazing husband and partner. Yes. And growing little humans is hard. I know. It's taking all the energy from me. But I am in, you know, we talk about support groups all the time, and I have joined a pregnancy support group, well, quite a few actually, of first-time moms, and also the ones I really like are the ones where it's a bunch of women with March 2022 due dates, because we are due March 21st, 2022. in that group, someone else was talking about their very similar symptoms, and a lot of people were commenting, hey, eat first thing when you get up and then eat a bunch of small meals throughout the day, and those symptoms won't be as bad. And guess what? It worked, because that's what I did yesterday. We had breakfast first thing in the morning. We got to work on our chores, and I was like, I thought I'd be tired by now, but I wasn't. And I had lunch, and then I had dinner, and kept up with some snacks in between, and I was fine the entire day. Today at work, towards the end of the day, I got a little bit like, what am I doing right now? I had to remind myself. So I think I just need to make sure I keep up with the snacks in the afternoon at work. I had some snap peas with me, but I didn't eat them, and I should have. So lots of healthy snacks. It's my recommendation to anyone out there that's going through what I'm going through in your first trimester. There's a tip for you, is try and have lots of little snacks and keep that protein up. I have a few comments here. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Yeah, I was wondering. This background, I did it. I debuted it last Monday. Thank you so much for saying that, because I was a little worried it's too much, but I think it actually, it works. It works. Look at this. I still got my sunglasses on from my drive home. Kind of worked with my outfit though. Okay. So thanks for saying that. I'm digging it too. Okay, you guys must be watching simultaneously me and Lita, which is, hey, I'm not surprised. But thank you for keeping me on. I appreciate that. Oh, Austin, orange chicken and sweet and sour chicken, love them both. Have you ever had the orange chicken from Trader Joe's? It's in the frozen section, so it's like just keep it in your freezer, and then it like cooks up pretty quick. It's a great way to get that orange chicken at home without waiting for delivery or going to pick up from the Chinese place. Okay, you guys are talking a lot of kind of behind though. Okay, you guys are talking a lot of Lita stuff here. I'm catching up on all this. Oh, thanks for the tip. Okay, peanut butter and dill pickle sandwich. That's rich in protein. Bert's probably gagging even reading that or hearing me say those words out loud. Actually, I don't know that I would crave peanut butter and pickle, but you know what? I would try it. I would try it just for fun. Yeah, some like those like the thin slices, or are you doing like the spears? I would bet that you're doing probably like the, what are those called? Bread and butter pickles? I think I have some actually. Bert doesn't eat pickles. I love pickles. And it's really good. Oh, I'm the main one that you guys are watching. You guys are great. Don't have Trader Joe's near you. I don't have one near me either. I would have to drive about 25 minutes or so, but it would be worth it. Stock up on the orange chicken. How is this happening? I did not say that. Bert, are you logged in as me, or Sammy, are you trolling me? I am not sure. Or Austin. I don't trust you guys right now. Oh my god. Okay, let's move on. I was gonna give you guys another tip that I've learned, but now it's gone. I will tell you a little story. So if you're pregnant or ever been pregnant, hopefully you can empathize with this. But our memories seem to just change, or our thoughts, or being able to process words, as you can tell, gets a little tougher for some reason. I wish I could control it, and it's very frustrating, and it's extremely embarrassing. And oh my gosh, Austin, you guys are blaming each other. You are signed on my computer. So Bert, are you doing that? I think Bert did it. Okay. So words are really tough, and I'm going to tell this story so that if you're going through it and you've forgotten something or did something embarrassing, maybe this will make you feel better so you're not alone. I was coaching class on Friday, and we did a really tough workout. So on Saturday when I coached, again, one of the people I coached messaged me, and she said, hey, take it easy on us today. It's going to be, I'm still sore from yesterday's workout. And I said, okay, no problem. So I wrote a little bit easier of a workout, had a little bit more stretching in it than usual. I needed it too because I was pretty sore from Friday. So we got on, and then another person joins us, and I'm like, hey, just wanted to give you an update. We're doing a little bit easier of a workout because yesterday's was really tough. And she goes, I know, I was there. You guys, I was so embarrassed. I couldn't at all recall that that other person was there. I am just telling you this because it's a real thing that happened. I've never felt so like lost in my memory, and unable to recall something that had just happened the day before. Usually there's something that just needs a little reminder, like, yeah, I was there. Like, oh yeah, of course you were there. I couldn't do it. So, all right, so Bert's trolling me because I stayed logged in on his computer apparently. I forgot to mention how amazing Bert has been. Honestly, couldn't ask for a better husband. Hashtag twins. All right, so good segue. Honestly, Bert has been an amazing husband. He doesn't have to troll me in order to say that, because I probably would have said it anyway. But Bert, way to go. You're getting some laughs for that. So Bert's been extremely tolerant of my memory lately. I've been using wrong words in the wrong places, which I've done before being pregnant, but it's been more so. He's been not teasing me for that, which is really nice because I think I'd get frustrated. He's been asking me what I need. He makes sure that I'm okay. We did chores together. I think he was kind of trying to give me an out, but I'm like, no, I'm going to take that out later on when I'm, bigger and actually less energized and I need that out. But we did a lot yesterday, together, and I'm appreciating everything that we're getting through and how supportive he's been. Hey Spark, how's it going? Thanks for the kisses. Mwah. Bert is the new Kelly. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we froze for a second on YouTube, but it's okay. Maybe not. Bert's the new Kelly for trolling. That's funny. Yeah, pregnancy brain is a thing for sure. So, Bert's been extremely supportive. So, hey, let's do this. Perfect segue into what I actually wanted to talk about today, which was pregnancy apps. So, don't go anywhere because this is going to be cute, I think. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if I can actually show you any of these on the screen. And if I can't, we'll do this next week. I just need more time to prepare. I don't see it. I don't see it anywhere. Let's see, one more place I can look. My cat's meowing in the background. These don't look like... Yeah. We're not equipped for this. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'm just going to talk about a few of them, and maybe it'll spur some comments to come in the replays as well. So I was overwhelmed by how many apps there are when you are pregnant, and like, hey, obviously there's an app for everything. Let me get one for being pregnant. I'm sure it'll kind of help me maybe do a few of the things off the top of my head. I was like, maybe, tell me how big the baby is, or maybe some tips on what I should be doing, like, hey, this is a good time to reach out to your healthcare provider, or, don't forget to do these, different tasks that you wouldn't know to do because you've never been pregnant before. That's what I was looking for. So I went on to the App Store and I said, pregnancy app. I think there were 9 or 10 that popped up. And I was like, how do I know which one to do? So I just started downloading the top, 4 or 5 of them. Now, and I also didn't realize how many women here use an ovulation tracker or menstrual cycle tracker. You don't even have to be ovulating. You just kind of want to track when your next period's going to be coming. Because now you don't have to do that on like a real calendar. You can just do it right there on your phone. Hey, Paul. Hey, Sammy, I'm Paul, Improv Cats. And you love segways. I wasn't talking about the kind we're riding on, but cool. That's a fun fact about Paul. He loves segways. Maybe you were talking about the kind of segways that I love too. Cool. Oh no, Spark, I know. Maybe I'll just have to be like coach or captain or something like that. My friend actually gave me a hand-me-down winter coat, maternity jacket winter coat, so I'll be able to bundle up and put that jacket over my belly when I come and watch you guys play broomball. Okay, so we were talking about the apps. I downloaded 4 of them. I had an app called Flow, F-L-O, that is for tracking your menstrual cycle. And the nice thing about that is I didn't even know this, but it'll ask you, you know, like little things like you can, I don't know, it has like a whole list of things that you can just select for the day. Like, you know, if you were, you know, moody or if you had cravings for anything, just anything that's kind of like, you know, if you wanted to just kind of track your health. Anyway, one of them is like took a pregnancy test, and I'm like, oh, actually I did. I've never had to click that one before that to say that it was positive, and then all of a sudden turned into a pregnancy app. Coolest thing ever. It knew everything already because it already knew my last menstrual cycle, so it knew what my due date was automatically, and now all of a sudden it's sending me notifications like, hey, you might be feeling like this today. I'm like, I actually am. This app knows me. So surprisingly, I recommend Flow as an awesome tracker for all women, you know, for your menstrual cycle or trying to conceive. It will also help you try and calculate your ovulation time. Now, on this, if you're trying to conceive, do not rely on apps to know when you're ovulating. It will give you a prediction based on averages. It is not going to be a substitute for actually doing your ovulation like pee tests, okay? Also, I'm going to put it in there, if you're trying to conceive, you do not want to have sex on or after you ovulate. You want to have sex before you ovulate, because then you've got those spermies all excited and waiting for that egg, and then you want to actually do it like every 2 days, you know, or every day if you've got that kind of energy, leading up to ovulation, on ovulation day, and after, just to maximize those chances. So I'm putting that out there, speaking from experience, because I'm pretty sure that I just knew, you know, for this past cycle, hey, it's about to be ovulation time. Let's do it. That's when we did it, and that's when it worked. So anyway, hot tip for any of you guys trying to make a baby. Okay. Oh no. It's not actually Paul. Oh man. Paul would not say that. Because I think it's me, Paul B. Oh boy. Well, Paul's not here, guys. It is probably Sammy or Austin, I'm not sure. But anyway, hey, you gotta get trolled once in a while. That's okay. Okay. I did this with the period thing with my ex, Austin is saying, because I needed to know about the time I needed to get her chocolate. Yeah, some women crave chocolate. I don't know if you actually knew that she craved chocolate or not, but that's it's very sensitive of you, Austin. Okay, so Flow is an app that I recommend. Now, there were 4 other ones that kind of floated to the top. I am part of a pregnancy support group. I was trying to get into this before, and I got derailed, but here we go, full circle back 15 minutes later. Oh my goodness, haven't seen you in forever. Piyush, hello. Getting back to sleep now, all the best. It's a quick hello, goodbye. Piyush, we miss you. I'm so sorry that my new time slot does not work better for you, but it is great to see you popping in. And I hope that's actually you and not someone trolling me as you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, support group for Facebook for the due date, and it's got something like 4,000 people in there already. A lot of babies being born next year. I posed a question this morning into the group, and I said, what apps are you using and why? Someone else had posted, you know, just what apps to use, but or asked the question earlier, like a month ago, and I'm like, there's more people in the group now. Let's get some real feedback on how they're enjoying it. And I got some real quality answers, and found out that the top ones that people are liking are called Ovia. Now, I'll get to that one in a second. And Pregnancy Plus. Those were the top 2 that people recommended. And the kind of quick third one that was coming up was What to Expect. And actually a coworker told me about that one as well. So real quick, if anyone's watching, which I think I'm talking to all guys today, and actually Laura, I know you're out there too, but in the replay, or anyone that might be lurking right now, if you have used any pregnancy apps, I'd love to know what you've used and your recommendation. And if you don't mind, I'd love to know what your favorite features of that app were. So let's go to Ovia first. So Ovia, first time I opened this, you can't do anything unless you create an account. So that was a huge barrier for me. I'm like, I need to play around in an app before I give out my personal information. So to be honest, I have not actually played with this app because I just was like, all the other ones are giving me what I need. So it's just like a little note to Ovia. If any of the developers ever happen to watch this, I would just say, give us a taste of what the app is before making us give you all of our information. Because it really does. It asks you for your first and last name, your birth date, your height, your pre-pregnancy weight, and your postal code. It's a lot of, I don't know, personal information. Let's take me to dinner first before I give you all that. Okay, so that is Ovia. Now, people liked, wow, what did they like about this? I will try and pull that up while I'm telling you about Pregnancy Plus that I love. Now, let's see. I think if I go to settings and I turn my light down a bunch here, I can actually show you the coolest thing about this. Display and brightness. Here we go. Turn this down. Let's see if this works. I think I can unplug this now. So, Pregnancy Plus. This is really neat today. Okay, let's see. Try and do this without... Okay, so it's really cool because it gives you a 3D rendering of what your baby looks like. I think this is the coolest thing. And then if you click on it, it even has a little animation of the heart going. Is this not the coolest and cutest thing ever? So this is week 7, which today is the start of week 7 for me. So supposedly something like this is growing inside of me. A little alien. I think this might even be, yep, 3D. How freaking cool is this? Look at it, you can kind of see, it tells you a description too, that its brain is rapidly forming at like an exponential rate, and that's why folic acid is extremely important, in DHA, I believe. DHA, not a doctor. Hopefully someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But those are found in most of your prenatals. I'm sorry, sidetrack here. Oh, it's very much me. These bed bugs, you know. Oh, Piyush, who's been scaring away the bed bugs for you if I haven't been around? The other thing I love about Pregnancy Plus is it gives you the option to track information about myself. So I can actually, it wants me to take a survey, maybe later, buddy. Not right now, I'm in the middle of a live stream. It tells you how, what your, by month, what your bump should look like. So I'm in week 7, so we're week 2. It's kind of cool. And then as we go through the months, it's going to kind of, I went the wrong way here. Hopefully I don't get flagged for nudity. This is just a side cut of a woman's body. But you can see how it starts to grow and kind of visualize it. But the cool thing is you can actually take a picture. It gives you the option to upload your own pictures of the progression. So I've been starting to take those too. It's kind of fun. But I love this app for that, and also that I can track I can actually chart my weight. We're getting quite a glare on this pen. Let's try. There we go. Oh, you're hitting the microphone all over the place. It's got guides for me. I can actually make a list of my appointments. The to-do list is really neat because it gives you suggestions. So it'll list a bunch of things, and then you hit the plus sign if you want to add it to your to-do list. So you can go through and you don't have to come up with your own to-do things, because how are you supposed to know what to do when you're pregnant for the first time? So hopefully I'm not, I know that I'm getting too into the weeds here, but this is why I like this personal one. I've used it already for my appointments, and the cool thing too with the appointments is after you put the appointment in, there's a section for notes. So if you went in for a blood draw, they call you that afternoon, you can put notes in for that appointment to say what the numbers were from that blood draw. Now, guys, I realized I didn't give you an update on how things are going for us. Then I'll get back to a couple of the other apps that people had recommended. So last week on Monday was when I had gotten the test result, and I told you that they told me our numbers were great. So that was the blood draw number 1. They called and said they wanted to see me again on Thursday, And then I went into the office on Tuesday and said, hey, boss, I'm going to be late on Thursday. I have an appointment. He's like, no, we have an event that you need to work starting at 6 a.m. on Thursday. I'm like, oh. So I had to wait until Friday to do my blood draw. So Friday afternoon, got the call after my blood draw. Numbers continue to be great. We are doing awesome. And then they said, okay, well, we'd love to have you in for an ultrasound. But the doctor's actually on vacation next week, so I have to wait until next week. So I originally thought it was going to be today that they wanted me in for the ultrasound, but I have to wait a whole week to see that sweet, sweet heartbeat. Now, you guys have got me a little scared, nervous. You've gotten to me. I give you a point. I bow down to you. I am now paranoid about twins. When they said that my HCG levels on Friday were higher than their test can measure, which is 10,000 is the highest that theirs can go, it made me wonder what are the normal levels for HCG. Now, HCG can go from a few hundred to something like 36,000 for that time span on Friday when I went in. So it's impossible to tell just by the HCG numbers. So I looked for other things that could be a sign that there might be twins in there. And they said, what is it? Advanced age, whatever. I can't remember. They have a whole bunch of different terms that are supposed to make it sound horrible, but it is true. I am 38 years old. So being my age, there is a higher risk of twins. So higher chance, you might be saying. I say higher risk. Having twins at this age is a high-risk pregnancy, so that is the downside of it. But the plus side is hey, they are born with a best friend, so that would be cool. Yay, twins, double the fun. Oh yeah, double the fun. Yeah, I've been talking to friends that just have one, and that sounds like enough. I am just fine if it's just one, but I am trying to get it in my head so that if they happen to be like, up and here's the second heartbeat, that I'm not going to start screaming. That's what I'm trying to do, is prevent a negative reaction. Yeah. Oh, Spark, I can still play kickball now. So I'm good for playing. Kickball's totally fine. I would say probably for a few more months. I'm okay. I don't think I'll start showing for, I don't know, a while. I'll be okay. Also, by the way, I have 4 weddings coming up in, let's see, August, September, October, November. Is that what it is? September, October, November, December. I will be showing, so if anyone's got any cute maternity dresses for me to wear to a wedding, let me know. I'd be happy to borrow them. Thanks. Okay, what else did I miss here? Okay, Austin's lurking. Okay, cool. Laura, you betcha. That's what I'm all going to be about now, is these tips. Yeah, the ones with the fruits are good. Okay, yeah, so let's get back on track. And you guys stick around because I have the cutest app you're ever going to want to hear about for pregnancy coming up. And also, if you're catching this, make sure you catch me live every Monday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you can catch me on YouTube or Facebook. I have to do a little bit better at promoting my stuff because people might find these replays and then they're like, I don't know how to get more of this wonderful woman. Okay. Laura, I read that as thanks for getting pregnant. Okay. Well, happy about that too. Okay. You'll be an amazing job regardless if it's 1 or 2. Thank you, Marcus. I love that you guys think I'm going to be a good mother because that feels really, really, really good to hear. Okay. So the next app I want to tell you about is, wait, hold on a second. Guys, I think it's in What to Expect. So What to Expect is the one that my friend told me about. And the feedback that I got on this one is about the dashboard when you very first open it up. So I'm trying to find that really quick. All right, we're going to week 7. Here we go. So when you first open it up, it's going to look something like this. Now, here's the fun part. This is the fun part. You can't do this in the first app that I showed you, but you click on this. Okay, so I've got something the size of a blueberry growing in me right now. But if you are not a fan of fruit, check this out. You actually get to choose You could do something that are movie and TV props as a baby size comparison. And I think there's one more. This one is, 80s and 90s nostalgia. So if I click on this one, then it's going to tell me today that my baby is the size of a lemon head candy. Oh my God. Don't you just love that? So I think I'm going to do that one just because all the ones are fruits already. So this is kind of neat because it gives you kind of like, as soon as you open it, a snapshot about what's going on. A cute little slider that tells you how far along you are. Some promos and stuff. And lots of tips, and there's videos. It's kind of just like, it's a great while you're pooping kind of app, like just automatically gives you some things to read, little blog posts and stuff too. But the first one I showed you, Pregnancy Plus, also has really great articles in there. It's like whatever I'm like starting to be like, I wonder about this, or I'm starting to get nervous about that, there's an article that answers the question, which is wonderful. The only thing I would recommend is that your kid needs to have bangs. You know what? I'm sure Bert would agree. Even if we have a boy, probably the bangs will work out. We're very into emo music, and that's kind of a sign of emo because it could just kind of like brush it over their eye and be like, "What's up?" So we'll make sure that's one of the first things we teach it is kind of like that emo look. That's pretty funny. Okay. Last app I'm going to share with you for today, and then I think I'm going to do a part 2 next week, maybe with a deeper dive on some of these. We'll see. Maybe I'll sprinkle it in as kind of like a, I don't know, segue into whatever next week's topic is going to be. Last app is called Daddy Up. This one's for the guys. And Bert found this, so credit goes to my wonderful husband, Bert. He found this one, and I don't have it loaded on my phone, but it is the cutest interface. So if you are someone supporting someone going through pregnancy, and I don't even think you need to be their partner, you could probably be just like, a family member or a caring friend. And it's a really cute app because it tells you what your partner's going through. It tells you how big your baby is and little things like that. And it makes a lot of analogies to nature, which is super cute. If you hate nature, maybe this isn't the right one for you, but it seems it's very fitting for us because we do like the outdoors and the national parks and hiking and camping and all that kind of stuff. So we are fans. Bert can check to see, what are the new symptoms that might be going on, what might I be feeling, and how to help me out and stuff. So it's a tool for him to use. And I am very thankful for the makers of Daddy Up. Way to go, 2 thumbs up. Very, very thoughtful to remember that the partner is very much part of this process. Even though the mother is carrying this, or the woman is carrying the baby, the partner is so a very, very important support system. Last thing I'm going to say about support today. I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of how important therapy has been to me. And I've been going to therapy for a long time. It started off with something that was triggered by, kind of a traumatic time in my life, more than 10 years ago, a long time ago. But what I realized is like therapy is really just for everybody, to work on your own insides, the thoughts that you might not realize you have, the feelings you don't know that you have or what to do with. So I would just like to say that getting to where I am today, therapy was a part of that. And I'm very thankful to my therapist, and I'm thankful to the other people who have therapy and are, kind of making it more normalized, because I think for a very long time, only people that go to therapy is because something's wrong with them. But I think therapy is something everyone should be doing, just like everybody should be, going to the gym to work out or going for runs or whatever it is. Take care of yourselves, take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your heart. So just want to do a little plug for just therapy in general. Okay. I feel like I've been talking forever. Starting to get hungry. And I still have to do my Lita today. So I'm going to kind of wrap this up here. I didn't do a lot of questions engaging with you guys because today was a lot about the apps, and I kind of picked up you guys have not used pregnancy apps, and that's okay. But if you're watching the replay, please leave comments, whether that's in Facebook or YouTube, and we will, I would love to read through those and, touch back up onto the subject next week. So last thing I'll leave you with is my next ultrasound will be next Monday, or my first ultrasound will be next Monday. And we'll see, hopefully the heartbeat, maybe 2, we'll see. And I will share that, so that is something you can tune in for next week. Okay. So much thanks to everyone who's been so supportive. It's crazy the people that have been drawn to our journey, and I think it's really, really cool. It's really neat that that you guys are here. So thank you very much. All right, that's it. I will see you next Monday. I hope that you have an awesome week. Stay connected. Reach out to someone you haven't talked to in a long time and see how they're doing. That's going to be what I'm leaving you with today. All right, rolling the credits. Have an awesome week, guys. Bye. Whew. I always had, I should say, I'm rolling the credits and actually have my finger on the button. Okay, I'm having a brain fart. How do I get to that button? Here, this, and this. All right, rolling credits. Bye. Oop. Music. There we go. Oh. Let's see this music. I like this one better. Good for the credits. Thanks for watching, Laura. Great to always have you.